Let's Vamonos.
Hi, my name is Joanna Lopez, owner of Texas Premium Financial Services. We are here to offer the community our bookkeeping services, CFO services, and tax preparation for your business. If you have any questions regarding the services, please give us a call at 832-990-0403. Thank you.
Hey everybody, we are on here on Let's Vamonos. We are super excited today because we are doing something new and hopefully it works out. I am definitely looking forward to collaborating with these ladies. But this is my first time to do a virtual episode where we're all virtual. So give me some grace because I am also trying to navigate the technology. So just give me a second as well. I'm going to try to see if I can do something really quick because there's something I just realized and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all the things, if I'm going to be able to hear y'all. Okay, before we get started though, before we bring our wonderful guests on, I want to talk about our wonderful sponsors. And yes, I am on the IG stream. I believe I am on. Yes. So yes, we're good on that. But what I want to talk today is, first of all, thank you so much to our sponsors for being a part of our Let's Vamonos episode today. And also thank you so much for Sam Rios, who is producing this episode. Samantha Rios is our virtual assistant, behind the scenes girl. And thank you all so much for joining us today. Before we get to our wonderful guests from Insightful Babes, we are going to talk about all the things that are going on here in Houston. And I see some people jumping on, so thank you so much for joining us. And stay with us for a while, and we'll chat it up, talk about all the things. As y'all know, I'm also the Berry Fab ambassador, so go get you some of those wonderful chocolate dipped strawberries. They are delicious. So also, what else? What we're doing for this week? Oh, my nose is itching. So, community events. What's going on this week? They are sponsored by Shop Local Market, where you can eat and drink and shop local every day. As y'all know, tonight is actually Steak and Jazz Night. So if you are in the Houston area, Houston, Texas, you can go get a steak and listen to some jazz at Axelrad here in Houston. And if you are also interested in supporting small businesses, you can shop them local market as well. What's going on this week is the season of Frida. This weekend is Frida Festival, which I will be at, and which I will also be interviewing some wonderful people, guests as well on that. And we'll be able to support them as well and highlight them this Saturday and Sunday. As always, Shop Local Market is going to be at Houston Farmers Market. So if you have not been to Houston Farmers Market, go check it out, please. We're there every Saturday and Sunday. And last but not least, tomorrow, Let's Vamonos is going to be at the, actually at the Cargo Vintage Ironworks shop, and I forgot to put it on here. I thought I put it on here, but we're going to be helping collab with Filmatic Films to do a movie screening for them, and I'll share more about that. If y'all been following my page, y'all know that I've been supporting them and interviewed them 2 or 3 weeks ago. So thank y'all so much. We also like to start with our trending topics. But before we get to our trending topics are sponsored by H&S Apparel. So thank you so much for H&S Apparel for sponsoring our trending topics today. And if you're interested in supporting them, you're going to want to listen to this episode. You can get 10% off today with code VAMOS. Go support a local Houston small business, Latino owned. And if you want to learn more about them, let's hear about them right now, Sam.
Hey, what's up? I'm Daniel Benavides, owner of H&S Apparel Company.
H&S is a small business, Hispanic owned, based out of Houston, Texas. Our brand was inspired by the ones with a plan, a purpose, a vision, the ones with no excuses, and know that the hustle never stops. You can find us on Instagram at hns_apparel or on our website at hustleneverstopsapparel.com. And we also offer a pickup option at our gym if needed.
Thank you so much to H&S Apparel for sponsoring our trending topics. So no further ado, we're going to bring on our wonderful guest, which is Sam Rios, who is part of the Yellow Management, who helps me produce these episodes. And then we're also going to bring on Insightful Babes, which is Diana Contreras and Maria Garabi. Garabi? Is that how you say it? I'm so horrible in my Spanish. So go ahead and let's join, ladies. Sam's going to come on, and we'll fix this. Give me a second. There we go. All of us, all on the corners here. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. Just so y'all know, I do have a delay. I'm just going to let y'all know because technology.
Yeah.
So if I don't hear your response right away, it's because I have a delay. I'm having to do a little bit of secondary listening here. So are y'all able to hear me though?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Great. So if you follow me, which I know these ladies have been supporting me for a minute, they have come on and jumped on to our trending topics segment just as viewers. And I'm super excited because this is like the cheeseman of like topics. So thank you so much for Diana and Maria for joining us. I appreciate y'all so much. And Sam,
Thank
of course.
you for having us.
Thank you.
Sorry, there's a delay. Hopefully I can get through this. So, trending topics today. We are going to start off with AI and Snapchat. So, do y'all use AI and Snapchat? Who wants to go first?
Like, I'm like, I haven't. I'll probably be the the first one to say I haven't, but it looks interesting. Like I've been hearing or seeing all the videos from like Gary Vee, and like him talking about like AI and how you should kind of take advantage of that in business. So I'm kind of interested in what you guys know about that.
Okay.
I actually didn't know about
Diana.
that. That's
Hold on,
interesting.
give me just a second, ladies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do. I might have to take us off Instagram because I think that's where I'm having the issue. So give me a second. I know there's so many of y'all lovely people on here. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna have to take us off Instagram because there is a delay on my side, and so I cannot hear anything they're saying. So if you still want to watch this, go to Facebook or YouTube. We will be there live. We're there right now live, but unfortunately, I might be able to go live on my side. So I'll just set it up on my side on my phone so we can go live there. But I'm not gonna be able to chime in to hear y'all because of the double echo on the Instagram. So let me take that off. Let me see here. Everybody's like, I can hear you. I'm like, I know, but I can't hear them. Okay, are y'all there, ladies?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I get a double echo when I go live from the computer, and I have to mute it usually, but normally I'm talking with people in person so they can hear me. And with it virtually, I can't hear y'all. So I'm just gonna go live here on my Let's Vamonos.
I think that's the hard part when you're doing it virtual. Like you have to make sure like the technology part of it. At least when you're in front of somebody, it's like
Yeah.
personal. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just do this really quick so at least they can see what's going on.
I don't think they'll hear us because we all have headphones, though.
Oh, well then.
That's true.
Okay. Well, let me just put it on here that go to Facebook.
or
Go
YouTube.
to Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just sharing also the link.
Oh, thank you so much. That's great too. YouTube to listen. I totally forgot because I have to mute my computer so it doesn't double echo on my computer. Turn this around, and I do have my thing set up here. Turn this around. Okay. And I know Diana said something about AI, but I don't know what she said. I was like, I don't know what she's saying. I was gonna be like, well, maybe I can just hear it from my phone, but nope. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay, let's just fix this here. Okay. This is just for posterity reasons, really. This is just for fun. Okay. At least this camera. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Maybe not. But we'll share this. So if you're watching, thank you so much for your patience. We're on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much also for Maria for sharing the link. Like I said, bear with me, guys. This is my first virtual. I haven't done a virtual like this in over a year. So I really appreciate it. So Diana, you said you use AI for your business?
no. So I was saying that I've never like used it or really seen it, but I was actually watching like a video of Gary Vee and like him talking about how like that's the future and
Yeah.
everything. So I thought it was pretty crazy, like that you could actually just go in there and like he was giving an example of like you typing in something and then it like automatically does like a draft for you or like a story for you or something like that.
Yes.
So I'm like, that's pretty cool, but like I feel like creativity, like where is it going? You know, like I don't know.
Yeah. So crazy. It's actually on Snapchat now. AI on Snapchat. So that's where Sam actually found this topic, and she was like, "Have you seen this?" And I was like, "AI on Snapchat." I was like, "I don't even use Snapchat anymore." I'm the I'm the oldest of this bunch of this bunch of ours, so I don't use I haven't used Snapchat in like 6 years. So the fact that it's on AI is on Snapchat is kind of crazy. How about you, Maria? Do you use AI or for anything?
I've only played around with it, but like Diana said, it's kind of scary to think that, now we can put our own creativity out there. Like we have something like a computer do it for us, and it's not,
Right.
I don't know, it's just different.
Yeah.
I guess it helps with like time, like if you're in a hurry and you're like, oh, I don't have time for creating right now, you go to AI and they do it for you, but it's scary.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's creepy. And
yeah.
like I've seen some videos and I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk to the AI. I feel like it's just like scary, like something I'm not supposed to be doing, like feels like illegal or something. I don't know.
It's like it's telling you all the answers, right, of your life,
Yeah,
of all the
yeah.
things. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, how about you, Sam? Do you use AI?
I barely use Snapchat. Like, but I thought that was pretty interesting. It's kind of creepy though. I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like it's just one of those. It's like very new, and I don't know. We'll see how that
I
goes and how it
so
helps.
so I think I'm the daredevil of the group here because I use it. Um,
Oh, okay.
I use it for like mostly for when I get a creative block. Like I put in words that I think that would be good, and then I'm like, okay, tell me something better than that though, right? I need
Mhm.
something better, like something that's just not hitting right. And so I use it mostly for like, hey, can we be able to get something more creative? My juices flowing, I guess, in the sense of, uh, and I also want to know, like, they have there's so much information coming in, so I feel like
Mhm.
it's a resource. I use it as a resource. I don't use it as a be all end all. I use it more for a resource.
Mhm.
But like I said, I'm the oldest of the bunch. So I think I also grew up like with dial-up internet. So
Oh,
I think,
same. Like same.
right. So like, I feel like I'm like, let's just try it out and see if it works. But apparently Snapchat's got AI now and you can chat with somebody or something, a robot.
Yeah,
So
robot. Yeah.
yeah,
You never know. Is it really a robot?
Right?
I
And
don't
like
know.
I was looking at like some videos and like they were saying how I guess a girl was like talking to the AI and like it starts saying like all these weird things about her and like things that she know like he knows about her like where she, like her location and stuff like that, which I guess makes sense because if you have your location on
Your
Snapchat, like that's
location.
how it's
Yeah.
able to tell. But
Yeah.
then like what if somebody's like hacking into that, or like can somebody hack into it, or is it protected, or like how does that work? I
It's
don't
all
know.
new.
Yeah.
It's
I
it is all new and it is scary. It is scary because
mhm.
I am one of those like I have all my password protected, secondary codes, backup plans because people are crazy out there trying to hack into all of our stuff.
Hmm.
Just so y'all know, just so y'all know, my mom is watching. Just so y'all know.
Oh,
she,
saludos. Hello.
she's on the Facebook. She's like, "Hello, I'm watching on Facebook."
No, that's where
Oh,
Hilda.
Yes,
Yeah.
love to
Hi,
see it.
Hilda.
yes. She's my madre. She's always here with me. Usually, she was like, "Do you want me to be there to take
Oh.
pictures
Oh.
of you?" I was like, "No, I think I got it, Mom. It'll be okay." So let's go to our next topic, though. Our next topic, trending topic that we found, is Usher supposedly possibly being the what is it, halftime show for the whatchamacallit?
The
What is
Super
it?
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super Bowl. So,
Oh.
thoughts. Do y'all like Usher? Is this a yay or a nay?
Oh my gosh.
Hmm. In between? Can it
Yeah, like I feel like okay. He has pretty like some good songs, that I like from my childhood. But like I don't know, after what he did to like his girl, I'm like I see him different. Like I'm like, yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
about the halftime show. I just feel like why him? I don't know.
He's
Like
trying
there's
to come
other,
back.
I guess, yeah, but I don't know. I'm
I
like
think,
after Rihanna, that's kind of hard to top. Like I don't
Mm.
know.
yeah. How about
That's
you,
true.
Sam?
I don't know. I'm interested. I want to see like how he would do. I think that's like
Yeah.
what and kind of intrigues me. Like and like she said, like can you top Rihanna? Like
Yeah.
Mm.
can you? Is this a time for you to come?
Yeah. I mean, he'll probably bring more artists,
I
but
feel too.
either
I was gonna
way,
Yeah.
I
say.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
Like
bring
wait,
Justin Bieber.
I
Oh
know that
gosh.
would be so cool. Like, can he
Well,
top J Lo and Shakira though? Like, that's already
true. So I really thought the NFL was going to go full-fledged Bad Bunny because y'all, I feel like everything is Bad Bunny now. So
Mhm.
I really thought that they would go that direction versus
Mm.
him. But maybe Bad Bunny's too, I don't know if it's controversial, but I don't know. He's just too Latino. Like, is that too Latino for
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Like,
Um, I don't
Hmm.
know.
because it's
Well,
all most of the songs are in Spanish. So like J Lo and Shakira, they have English speaking songs,
mm,
Yeah.
but the Bad Bunny's all like Spanish. So I was shocked. I was gonna be like, oh, they're gonna go Bad Bunny, but no, they're gonna go Usher.
Wow. I know,
Well, I don't know.
right?
I don't know
wow.
if they've like officially announced that though. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
maybe they're
Well,
trying to see people's reaction.
well,
Mhm.
I think he also has a residency right now in Vegas. He's doing the.
Oh,
I think that's why.
Hmm.
okay.
So we'll see.
Oh.
We shall see. Um, Next topic, which I don't know if y'all have heard. Okay, so which one of y'all's in LA or California?
Me.
You are Diana.
Mhm.
Okay, so but you are from Texas, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you heard about the Astros Mean Girls?
Oh, yeah. I have.
It
It's
was
so
so
this movie.
bad.
I'm like, it's over.
So originally I wasn't gonna bring this on, but it's just gotten so crazy. So, I don't know how closely y'all been following, but have y'all seen the videos of their apology?
Yeah, it's so sad.
Not even apology. They didn't even apologize.
Really? I haven't seen that part.
Yeah.
They
They were
There's a
just
apologize.
part
give,
one. There's a part one and a part
yeah.
two.
Ooh, I need to
Yeah.
follow that right now.
What do you think, Maria?
It's sad. This is why, like, I don't know, like, I feel like personally for me, I'd be, if I see someone taking a picture, a woman out there taking pictures, I'd probably be like, yes, cheering them up, or maybe like offer
Mhm.
myself if I could like help with the picture. But it's just crazy to think that like there are still, girls out there who just throw hate. It's
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I
try to
didn't
take
like
someone's
them.
shine, like just somebody that was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
some of the interesting backstory of that is those girls were apparently on the big screen on the Astros. They were on the
Oh.
big screen, and so they said, we're on the big screen and blah. Well, okay, so just you had your 5 seconds of whatever,
Mm-hmm.
let her have her 5 seconds of her just doing her thing.
Mm.
Like, why
Oh,
are we?
so they were making fun of her because they were on the big screen and the girl taking the pictures wasn't? Is that what happened?
I
Or
don't know. I think they're just making fun of her just in
Yeah.
general.
just
I
to
don't
be
think
mean?
they
Yeah.
Oh.
just to be mean. Yeah, they're based on their apology.
Mm-hmm.
They said that her husband was videoing them and that they felt not appropriate. It was not appropriate. And I was like,
Mm.
okay.
To see, that's where, like, they first started saying like, oh, we were trying to photobomb her, like there's nothing wrong with that, and then they ended up with saying like, well, her husband kept videoing us, and I'm just thinking
Mm.
like there's those are two different things. Like if
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like somebody was trying to video me, like I would go up to them or like be like, hey, like,
mm-hmm.
or the girl claimed she had her boyfriend, like my husband would go over there and be like, what are you doing if that was the case? But
Mm.
it was like too much like story change with them, and like it wasn't even an apology. They were just giving an excuse like the whole
Yeah.
time. So
It was unfortunate. I think it was also
yeah,
super unfortunate that it happened here in Houston area, and it also happened to Latinas. That's the other
yeah,
thing. Like,
Yeah.
like I felt that was the other really kind of sucky thing, was that it was Latinas doing it to another Latina. It's already bad enough that we have like women. There are women that will put down other women, obviously,
Hmm.
but
yeah.
when it's Latinas, it's like, oh man, like we already struggle so much, like,
Exactly. Yeah.
It was a
and
break.
yeah,
Right?
like for sure, for sure. Have y'all ever experienced mean girls in your life?
Oh my gosh, yes. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I have. I've even like I think Maria and I actually talked about this. Like I even seen like the like how fake it could be, like social media, like you see it on social media, you see a party and they're like, oh my God, it looks so fun, and like everybody's taking pictures and stuff, and then you go to that party like the next time, or you go to like a certain place and then you see the same girls, or you see that little like same attitude, like they're like for the camera, you're like super happy, and then like once the camera's off, they're like don't even talk to each other, or they're like
I
looking
don't
at
even know you.
exactly. So with me,
Oh
like I
goodness.
see that live, and it's like that's not like it's kind of
Yeah.
like fake in a way.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I feel like that's a lot of like how it could be like Mean Girl
yeah,
style. Like,
Mm.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, moving on along. So again, thank you all so much, Diana and Maria, for joining us. If you're not aware, Insightful Babes has a wonderful podcast on Instagram, and where else are y'all as well?
We are everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Literally
like that.
everywhere. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
guys can find us everywhere, the podcast and every podcast platform. We are always uploading new episodes every Wednesday, and we do have English, Spanish, and Spanglish episodes. So
Yes.
you guys can choose what you want to tune into.
Yes. And I need to catch up because I've been slacking. I think the last one I listened to was like it was a while back, but it was like one about y'all talking about trying to get into shape again and trying
Oh
like
god.
about
Oh
y'all's
yeah.
body changes and stuff and all that. So it's been a minute. So Sam, if you haven't listened to any of their episodes, I highly recommend. Y'all always
Yeah.
have great chats with each other, and just I really also just commend y'all because y'all are a little younger than me, and at this age, I wasn't even having these conversations. And so I really support y'all, and I encourage other Latinas who are out there listening or who have listened to either of our podcasts to start a podcast. And the reason why I say that is because there are not enough of our voices out there to be able to be listened to be acknowledged, and to just relate, right?
Yeah.
Find your people that you want to listen to and you can relate to, because but we need more of our voices out there.
Yeah.
Just like me, right? I'm in my 40s. I just turned 40 last year, so my voices in my age group is few and far between, and so trying to get more. I appreciate the younger generation doing it, because that just means that y'all will be those role models for the young girls that are out there right now, right? That are doing it. So I commend y'all. I just
And you
want to say
guys
that
should
was
listen.
something.
If you guys do go listen, you should listen to Desiree's
Yes, we had
episode.
her on as a
So
special
yeah.
guest, so you guys can tune into that episode as well. Thank you so much, Desiree, for also providing this platform, because, like you said, we have to be a voice. So anybody who's tuning in right now, don't be afraid to be a voice. And then if you are afraid, get your comunidad together, and do it together. It's so much fun, and it's an amazing, incredible journey.
Yes, 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 for sure. And I just appreciate all the support y'all have always given me. If y'all don't know, y'all were the second podcast I ever did, but I did an interview with. So I was still learning to share my story, and so I just am very grateful for y'all to give me that opportunity to do so, because it was hard to find those platforms out there available that people would be like, hey, come tell your story, tell your journey, all those things. So we like to start our episodes usually with our guests, because you are our guests, with fun facts about yourself. So you didn't know this. If you have a fun fact you'd like to share that maybe you haven't shared in any of your podcasts, or something that you might think that, is something new. It could be something old. It could be something new. Any fun facts? Who's going to go first?
Go, Diana.
I'm like, I'll share one about Maria. I'll share a fun fact about Maria. I don't have any fun. I'm like, I feel like I'm so like
Basic? No, it's not basic.
me.
That means you're just relatable, like whatever it can be.
Fun fact. I don't know. You go, Maria. All the pressure's on that. I'm
Fact.
sweating.
Fun fact, I play the guitar. I don't know. I learned all by myself.
There
Usually
you go.
that's something that surprises people, because a lot of people take classes, and I learned all by myself. I can play the guitar and the piano, and actually, like, ever since I was little, I could just like listen to the music and then I would just play it on the piano.
Wow.
So yeah,
Talent, girl.
I don't know if
That's
that counts
so
as a
cool.
fun fact, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a fun fact. That's as fun as it can get. Being a musician, teaching yourself,
Right.
that's better than what I haven't. I have a guitar. I still haven't taught myself.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
my
Diana.
fun fact would be I love to write. Like that's
Awesome.
I like to write, and I'm actually like been working on something for a while, but it's
yeah,
still
I've been
it's
waiting
still
for
work. I know.
it.
So Maria's read a couple like a chapter of
So
it.
good.
So yeah, I'm still working on it, but yeah, I guess that would be a fun fact.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That's definitely a fun fact. Sam, did you want to share any fun facts about yourself that is something new?
Well, I think Desiree knows this, but so I'm kind of also like working on my photography skills. So that's something that I actually am realizing I really love to do. So that, and then also to add, because I know you mentioned Diana lives in California. I'm actually from California. and I
Oh,
recently
cool.
moved to Texas. So
Oh,
that,
girl.
so I've been here
Where are you from,
for.
California?
I'm from San Diego. I'm from Oceanside. The
Oh,
city's
okay,
called
cool.
Oceanside. Born
Yeah,
and
I'm in San
raised.
Diego too.
Oh, really? What part of San Diego?
Yeah, like by Imperial Beach area. So
Okay,
like
Imperial
way
Beach.
south, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm from Oceanside. Grew up, um, born and raised in Oceanside, and just moved to Houston about a year ago. So I'm
Mhm.
fairly fresh. My husband's from Houston, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
we've been sharing so I've been showing her all the places like, hey, I'm inviting her to
Mhm.
things, say, hey,
mm.
this stuff's going on here, or there's a coffee shop here. So I think you've been doing really good though.
Yeah.
that's
She's been
good. You need
trying to
people
get
like
out.
that, right? To help you get
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dev has been amazing. She's like, "Come here. Are you gonna come here?" And I was like, "Let's do it."
Yeah,
But
like
it's
Oh,
come with me,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
It's been good.
well, I
What do you
appreciate
think?
those fun
I was gonna
facts.
ask Sam, what do you think about the food in Texas?
Oh, okay. So,
Uh-oh, the truth.
I
the
Moment of
truth.
truth.
know.
Being that I'm from San Diego, I love our Mexican food in San Diego. I feel like it's the best. I feel like,
Oh,
fun fact, when people like say like, "Oh, this is traditional Mexican," there's no such thing as traditional Mexican. Being that I'm half Mexican, I know that Mexico has its own little pueblos, and every pueblo has their own unique traditional food. So it's like
Yeah.
not a lot of people realize that. And when there's no like traditional, but I feel like definitely California has like as good as it gets, like when it comes to like
Mhm.
Mexican food. Tex-Mex is not Mexican food to me, but
same.
hands
No,
down
it's
to the
definitely Tex-Mex.
yeah,
Yeah.
hands down to their barbecue, because definitely barbecue is crap in Cali. Like we don't have good barbecue spots at all.
Yeah, we
So
Mm.
don't like brisket and stuff. No.
yeah, yeah. So barbecue here is so good, so good,
That's
like out of this
funny.
world.
Yes, yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Hmm.
true. That is true.
Well, I think that's hilarious, Sam. Now I learned something new about you. You're like Tex-Mex is not the real thing,
No, it's
but
not.
it's definitely Tex-Mex, right? You're not gonna find
Yeah,
it anywhere else.
no.
People
Mhm.
try to replicate it in other places, and
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
can't find good Tex-Mex in like New Jersey.
Yeah.
You
Oh, that's
can't.
true.
I've never realized how Texan people are obsessed with queso, like the queso cheese,
It's like a
like
señora
the
thing.
like the white
Like the
queso,
queso
and I was like,
fresco?
no, the white cheesy queso that you guys
Mhm.
like. I don't
The
Oh,
know.
like
melted
queso
cheese?
flameado.
Yeah,
Oh.
that
Like
melted queso,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Like it's like
like
nacho cheese, but it's white, right?
yeah, that one. I'm like,
yeah, mm,
Yeah.
I'm used to like the
yeah.
fresh, like the queso fresco, like the sour cream, like the good queso, and I'm like, a lot of people, like
Okay.
a lot of the Tex-Mex has that queso, and I was like, queso. I'm like, queso fresco?
No.
No,
Nope.
It's not the same. It's not
it's
the
not.
same.
It's okay. It's
Hey,
good.
interesting. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with Angela Johnson. This is a kind of a side note on the whole Tex-Mex. But Angela Johnson, she recently chatted on one of her clips or her reels about how some apparently Mexican restaurants in other states or Tex-Mex or whatever you want to call them charge for salsa and chips and salsa.
I heard that one. That was funny.
What?
She was like, "No, we gave that to y'all. We brought the world chips and salsa. Why are you
Right?
charging us?"
They're supposed to be free.
It's supposed to be free, yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny that I heard about that, and I was like, no, 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 no. But yeah, crazy. I don't know. So we really want to talk today about April. I'm doing this episode virtually, and I'm going to try to start doing a weekly virtual episode with people that I've connected through social media and all those platforms because, yes, it's great to do in-person interviews, but I know I can also reach a lot of people doing virtual stuff as well that are not in my little pocket of community, right? And so I love what y'all are doing. April is this is the last week of April. So I wanted to talk and bring y'all on to talk like the highs and lows for y'all. Anything that y'all would like to share. All of us go through different experiences, and some of us have secondary jobs or full-time jobs plus this. So any highs and lows that you would like to share for April? It doesn't even have to be one of each. You can just whatever you'd like to share. Who wants to go first? That's the
Diana.
question.
Okay. My high for sure was having my family over. Like they came to visit my mom, my
Oh,
brother, and my niece. So they came to visit me in San Diego, and we basically got to act like tourists all over again. Took them out to like all the beaches, went like on boats and stuff like that. So it was definitely like my highlight of the month. Um, and I think the low was like I've been trying so hard. Like I've been working out and like eating better and like trying really hard. And like sometimes I feel like I don't see results. And I think that was like one of the low moments. I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm doing so much and I'm not seeing results. But I know like it's going, like it's coming and like eventually I'll start seeing the results. But I think that was one of the low moments.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's awesome that your family got to come visit you. Especially, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm super close to my family, so when we don't see each other for a few days, it can. But how long have you been in California?
5 years.
Oh wow. So when was the
Yeah.
last time you saw them before
Wow.
they came visited?
My mom, I saw her like January, and my brother, I hadn't seen him for like almost years. So
Oh
that one
wow.
was a big one. Yeah, he stayed here for like a week because yeah, we got to spend
Oh,
some time together.
oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. I'm glad
Yeah.
you got to see them and spend time. How
Hmm.
about you, Maria?
Oof, April was crazy for me. um, so I guess like the good of April for me was that I got back to my fitness routine, although it hasn't been the easiest. But I felt better now. Like I've slowly getting to where I want to be. And then what was pretty bad from April, I wouldn't say like really bad, but like yeah, it was. I did end up getting sick. Apparently I had like the post COVID symptoms, even though I didn't have COVID. So I don't know, like
Mm,
it was just bad. Like I felt super exhausted, but I kind of blame it on myself because March was pretty crazy busy for me and I wasn't resting. So I kind of like attracted
overdid
that
it.
to myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
I burned out. Yeah, but
Yeah.
overall, I'm glad that I realized that I needed to get back to like taking some time for myself. And sometimes when you're like on these platforms, like especially social media, and you probably notice, right, like it is tiring, guys. Like, yes, it's easy to just like upload, and it's like I know people think like, oh, it's so easy, you just upload pictures, you just upload this, but behind that, it's
Yeah.
like it's stressful at times, you know,
Hmm.
and you do
Yeah.
get burnout. So you really need to like focus on yourself and know how you're feeling at that time, like that moment. Because if you don't, then you're probably gonna end up sick, like Maria, like so. Make sure y'all take care if you are on social media, guys, because the burnout is real.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah.
How about you, Sam? You got a high
Uh,
for the month or a low?
um, I guess my low is I feel like I'm just starting to kind of like, you know, open up a little bit more here and trying to get used to Texas and stuff. And I feel like,
Mhm.
um, I'm a person of faith. So, allowing God to kind of guide my life a little and, trusting him. And I feel like this has been like the most challenging life change for me coming to Texas just because I am
Mm.
close to my family and
Mhm.
that's all. I grew up with my family, but I also love to travel. So for me, it kept feeling like I was just here temporarily. I was traveling because that's like
Mhm.
my thing. I'm always on the move somewhere.
Mhm.
But I think my high was having my sister come this month. So she came at the
Oh,
beginning of the month, and she's been honestly like we talk almost every day. We FaceTime every day, and like it's like she comes and I'm like I feel like I just saw you yesterday. So it's good that we have like a good connection, and we we love to travel. My siblings do too, so we tend to do like destination vacations and birthday stuff. So I'm kind of thankful that my family still stays connected and comes through and comes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely feeling all those highs and lows. I would have to say my high is and this is some just good advice. Don't wait to take that vacation. I love that Sam's a traveler because I am not, and I am like I even though I'm an extrovert, I like to stay within Texas lines. I don't tend to go outside of Texas. And so my husband and me went to New York and New Jersey for the first time. It was actually our first trip together, and we've been married 15 years.
Oh my goodness.
And we've been together 20 actually. So don't wait 15 years, y'all. Like, don't do that to yourself. Probably should have done it like 10 years ago. But it was okay that we waited in that sense because now it's just been really, it's been great. It came in great timing. I could totally relate to you, Maria, with the lows about social media because, it is draining. It can get draining. And you have to fill those cups up. For me, it's my family, my husband, the things that I do behind the scenes of Let's Vamonos. And so, a lot of people, I don't share a lot of my personal stuff on Let's Vamonos, so they don't know, hey, that sometimes my kids don't see me all the time or because I'm running, doing all kinds of things. And so I have to make sure to fill those cups of those relationships that I have. So that was the high. The low, I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm such an optimist. I really don't look at lows. I should. I'm trying to think. Can't think about a low. Just well, there was some stuff that happened. There was some stuff that happened in New York that wasn't necessarily a low, but it was just kind of like, obstacles, right? Like, oh man, like when you travel, things don't always go as smoothly as you would like them to go. So, and some people know, but I do suffer from anxiety. So I like when I do go through those obstacles, it is a little bit harder. It hits me a little bit harder. I'm like, kind of. I try not to demobilize me per se, but it is hard sometimes to get through those moments. But the high for me traveling was like, okay, Desiree, you can do this. You can actually get out of your box. And so it was a great experience. So it was cool. I highly recommend. So if you're listening to this, don't wait 15 years to go travel. Do it now, whether it's by yourself or with your husband, or your loved one or whoever, because don't wait. I mean, there's too much. What is it? Time is too short. Life is too short. So don't wait. That's nice.
That's good.
Yeah. So also for this month of April, it's spring, right? Springtime. I know Sam's been doing some spring cleaning over there. She's been telling me she needs to come help me over here at my house. It's like my house. This is nice. That's it. Everything else is not. But do y'all have any spring like new goals for next month or any goals that y'all accomplished? I love that y'all always talk about. One of the things that I've was attracted by y'all's podcast is y'all talk about health. And so and so I am definitely an advocate of like being healthy and trying to stay on a routine. One of the things, I don't know if I had shared with y'all, but I used to do powerlifting like 6 years ago, and I used to be in like amazing shape. I was really skinny. I was just like the fittest I could be. I was in my 30s. And so now it's like complete opposite, like totally flipped. So I really always appreciate y'all talking about it, even when it's not like you're struggling to some extent, right? You're talking
Mhm.
about the obstacles that you have to go through. So any new
Mhm.
goals or accomplished goals for this month, fitness related or not?
Mm, I I think I'm excited for next month because it's my birthday month. So I'm
Ah.
like,
No diet.
I know, right? But you know what? Like, I don't know. I haven't really been like struggling with eating better. Like I feel like now I'm more aware of like, it's better for me and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm most excited about my birthday and I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm still like trying to decide whether I wanna like do something big or like do something like opposite of that. Um, but I think like my goal is it's I don't know, it sounds funny, but like my goal starting like April was to lose a certain amount of like pounds for my birthday. But like now I'm like, okay, I just want to actually like see something like in, like the training that I've been doing. Like I want to see something in my body like for my birthday, like just to kind of feel like, okay, I did it for my
Mhm.
birthday. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
probably one of my
Yeah.
goals right now.
Yeah. How about you,
Yeah.
Maria?
Did you? What was the question? Goals. Goals
Goals. Did you
for
accomplish any this year, or you have new ones for next year, or not this year, this
um
month, or for
Next
next
month.
month? You want to create some new goals?
personal goals. Well, like I want to share Insightful Babes goals first because we
Okay.
did end up announcing that we joined a Latina podcaster network. So
Oh,
that was a big step for us
Yeah.
because we've been a podcast for 3 years already. So this is going to be our fourth year with our podcast,
Wow.
and now taking that step into something new, and it's pretty exciting, and I'm actually pretty proud of ourselves for doing that because,
yeah.
like, you guys can see, like, I'm in Texas, Yana's in California, so we've
Yeah.
been doing this podcast virtually, literally. So we've been making it happen, and like, si se puede, and for me, goals is accomplished goals. I guess
Or
I
new
would
or new goals you want to set for yourself?
New goals. I guess just really sticking to my health like this time and not
Yeah.
falling into the burnout zone. I guess
Yeah.
that would be my goal for this month and next month to just really, be aware of where I'm at with all of
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, it's your turn, Sam. We're going corner to corner.
Right? Going like this.
Yeah.
Um, I think the same, honestly, since I moved to Texas, like my activity and my like has changed so much. I'm so used
Mm,
to like all the hiking trails we have in California,
mm.
Mhm.
and like there's none here that I'm like used that have an incline.
Yeah.
So I go home a lot. Like I constantly go back to California, and I'm going back in June. So I'm excited for that. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no it's not concrete jungle here, but there is no like there's not a lot of hiking around here.
Mhm.
So I feel you on that. And I
That's
would never,
true.
honestly, if I would never think you're such an outdoorsy person. But I know you've talked a lot about like doing that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I would never think like, oh,
Really?
yeah.
I'm so outdoors. I'm so used to like I literally have like a list of all the hiking trails and national parks. Like I'm about like national parks. Like, Diana, we're gonna have to hang out when we go over in June
Yeah.
so we can go
Yes. I'd love to
hiking.
go hike.
I can
Yeah.
show you
Yes.
some good spots.
Yeah. We actually like just downloaded the All Trails app, and I'm like, how come I didn't know about
Oh
All
yeah.
Trails? I'm
Mhm.
like, this is so cool. So yeah, I
There's
definitely have
a
to.
there's a Facebook group and I believe a Instagram group for like the trails, San Diego trails, and they'll have you
Okay.
done the seven bridges? There's like
No, I don't think
you
so.
should look that up. It's the seven bridges,
Uh-huh.
which it's all like downtown San Diego. So it'll kind of I can't
Oh.
remember where, but they're like little bridges, like cute little bridges. Some of them are like
Mm.
between neighborhoods. Some of them are like actually like in trails. So like
Okay.
we one time did it. We walked the seven bridges, and it was like in total like over 6 miles.
Oh my
of just
God.
walking. But it was fun. Like
How
we
fun.
love
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna have
Maria,
to.
we're gonna take Sam and we're headed to
Yeah.
California.
No, how about Desiree? We enjoy some Tex-Mex and maybe some barbecue. You guys can
No,
go hiking.
no, yeah, y'all can go hiking and we'll have the chips and queso, the queso fresco.
The queso.
Because Maria, you're down in the valley, right?
Yeah, South
Yeah,
Texas, yeah. Hmm.
yeah, and I've been wanting to go down there, so we can hang. But I love San Diego. We went to San Diego 2 years ago, and the
Oh
weather
yeah.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I have a
Mhm.
close family friend that lives there. His wife is actually a professor at San Diego State, and
Oh,
so they lived in Chula Vista, and
Mm.
it was just gorgeous over there. The weather's just like every day was
mhm.
nice. Like I don't understand how you have nice weather every day if we
Yeah.
can't even get like Texas is like I don't know about South
Bipolar.
Texas.
Oh, it's
It is
bipolar. Like I don't get
Yeah.
it either. It's right now there's thunderstorms, so I mean I'm hoping for cold weather, but no, it's super humid and
yeah.
mm,
Yeah, for sure.
no hiking over
Uh
here.
no hiking over there. Is that there's no hills over in the valley either. I don't think
No.
no, yeah. No. So for me, for goals, let's see, for goals, new goals or accomplished goals, um, so, man, I'm, if you lived in my brain, you would be like, man, you're crazy. And I do some crazy stuff sometimes. And but one of the goals that I've accomplished this year is actually the 2 weeks ago, getting to interview, the movie directors, the film guys that are here in
Oh
Houston.
yeah.
That was a a goal I didn't even know I had, and so it was kind of like something I was able to check off my bucket list of
Mhm.
not only getting to meet them, but also to getting to promote them and to help their movie. And so that was that was really cool to be able to check that off of a goal list of mine. Because a lot of y'all know I don't really look for that kind of stuff. I do mostly small businesses. That's what
Mhm.
I support. And so when that opportunity came, I was like, wow, thanks for even thinking of me because like I didn't even think I was on the radar per se. And so that was definitely a cool goal. New goals for me. I'm gonna do something different next month. Me and Sam have been talking about it, and we're gonna change the time slot. We're gonna talk about doing some stuff at a different time. So just to give y'all a heads up, we're testing out this nighttime vibes and see if that's maybe a better fit for Let's Vamonos. We don't know. I mean, I feel like, you can move things around all the time, try to fit everybody's schedule and stuff, and
Yeah.
still,
Mhm.
you still can't get everybody to fit their schedule. So we're
Mhm.
going to be changing some things around, and also I guess one of the goals, not necessarily for this month, I had accomplished as well, besides the other one, was the new branding that I've been doing, all of the new formats.
Mhm.
Sam's been on that creative journey with me, and it's just been just kind of taking a life of its own. So I'm just really proud, and I encourage y'all out there to toot your horn. A lot of us are not used to doing that, right? Saying I'm proud of myself. I'm happy with the things that I've done. So the fact that I can even say that 2 years ago, even
Mhm.
2 years ago, I wouldn't be able to say that about myself. That I'm proud of the work that I've accomplished.
Yeah.
So you have to pat yourself on the back sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, we're proud of you, girl. Like
Yes.
we've
Oh,
seen everything you're doing, and I mean, change is good. Change is
Yeah.
good. So super excited to see what else you guys come up with. And Sam, are you a virtual assistant? I think I
Yes.
saw. That is
Yeah.
so cool. That is so cool. You need to talk about it at Insightful Babes podcast.
Yeah. I'm down.
yeah,
Yeah, that is
definitely.
so cool. That's kind of like the new thing, and I've heard a lot of like good things about it. So yeah, we'd love to have you and have you share all of that chisme with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hey, y'all, Diana has to get off. So thank you so much, Diana, for being and joining on
Yes.
with us. So we really appreciate that. We are so glad that you have been able to join us today. we have most of the comments here are from my mom. So some comments, and we can address those later. But if you want to rewatch this episode, you can watch it on the feed. We'll be sharing the highlights of what has happened today. And thank you so much for y'all's patience. I know there were some technical difficulties earlier, but again, we always appreciate the love and support from all of y'all out there. And Diana, we appreciate you coming on here. I know that the time is tight for you. And Maria, thank you so much for joining us as well. But as always, thank you for the love and support, and let's vamonos. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.